Hey guys, so I'm coming to you live, well, sort of live. It's live to me right now, but it won't be when you watch this because, it's on YouTube. But anyway, I come to you from Springfield because I had to take my car here to get it serviced and had to try on a suit for a wedding, and I have to walk the 40 minutes back to the car dealership because, I don't have a car temporarily. So we get to do this video this way. Fun and exciting, right? And I know what you're thinking, man, how cool is Craig's life? And I have to admit, it is pretty awesome. So anyway, getting past all of that, today I want to talk to you or look at another biblical example of noticing people and using that to create God space. But instead of looking at Jesus, although he's a great example, I want to look at maybe someone that's a little bit more relatable to us because he wasn't also 100% God, and that would be Paul. In Acts chapter 17, I do believe, I looked it up earlier, I kind of forgotten where it's at now because I've been walking, but anyway, in Acts chapter 17, I believe he finds himself in Athens, right? Like Athens, Greece. And he's looking around at all the statues and to all the gods, and he notices there's one that says to the unknown God, because the Greeks were so concerned that they would actually forget to worship a god that they created a statue to gods that they may have forgotten. And so Paul then turns to the crowd and he says, I see you take your religion very seriously. And so he notices what's important to them, and that is their religion and their worship, and the worship of these gods. And he goes, what if I told you I know who this unknown God is? And what if I told you that he's actually the only God that you have to worry about? And he then begins to preach to them about who Jesus is and who God is. And he converts a ton of people right there in Athens in the middle of a temple dedicated to all these other gods. And so that's what noticing looks like. He saw their differences in their beliefs and he understood them. And he said, hey, I respect that. That's awesome. Let me tell you about who this is, and let me tell you a little bit more about that. And so that's one of the biggest parts of noticing, is we notice what's going on in people's lives, and then we relate to it, we understand it, we sympathize, we empathize, and we realize that we don't have to judge them for it. Instead, we use that as a way to bridge the gap. We hear what they think, what they believe, and then we can share what we believe because we've created trust, just like Paul did there with the Athens. Well, that was a very loud Mustang. All right, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go so I don't get run over by a car. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will hopefully have one as well. All right, bye.